Hello, my name is Sebastian Machado, and this is my fourth and final video for the end of second quarter. Okay, so for the first problem, I will be answering an inequality, and it is the absolute value of 3x minus 4, and it's less than x. So for this problem, I will actually get two answers since it's the absolute value. The first one will be look like this. And to answer it, you would subtract 3x. You would get 4 is less than negative 2x. After this, you divide by negative 2 to get rid of the x. And since you're dividing by a negative, the sign changes. So it will look like this. X is less than 2 for the first answer. And for the second one, it will be the same. With the exception that you multiply by negative 1. And this turns out to be negative 3x plus 4 is less than x. Okay, so you add 3x to the other side. 4. This turns out to be 4x. Then divide to get rid of the x. And you would end up with the answer of 1 is less than x. And in this case, it doesn't switch it since you're not dividing by a negative. And it would be x is greater than 1. Okay, for the second problem and the final one, I will be looking for the inverse of this function. So I changed the f of x by y for it to be y equals 2x minus 3. And also I put it in x equals 2y minus 3. So they basically switch places. So in this case, I will add 3 to each side. This would end up being x plus 3 equals 2y. Then I divide by 2 both sides. And so this is already my answer of the inverse, but the sign of the inverse is f to the negative 1 power of x, and it equals to x plus 3 over 2. And just to graph it and to prove that it's correct, I'm gonna do a t-chart, and I'll just plot some random numbers like 1 and 0. This would 2 of x if I plug in 1. This is negative 1, basically. and 0, it's -3. Now for the inverse, I plug in what I got for the normal one. I messed up in this one, actually. Okay, and it's -3, and this should equal what the original numbers I plugged in. So if I plug in -1 to the inverse, I would get 2/2, which is 1. So we knock that one off, and in -3, plus 3/2, since it's -3 plus 3 equals 0, so it equals zeros. So you can see that it matches. So this is our answer. That is the inverse. Okay, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.